You get...
Hi guys!
Hello.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the Chaotic Cuticle Club.
Part 3.
Part 3. Yes, part 3 this is going to be.
That's ridiculous.
Who knew? Look at us being consistent.
Queens.
Absolutely, absolutely.
How is everybody?
How's your week? Listen to them. What's they saying? How's your week been, Susie?
I don't know. I can't remember.
You've had a good week. You've done some amazing bloody nails.
It's a good week. I think so.
Yeah.
It wasn't hugely busy, so it was quite nice. I don't know. It's been very arty.
Yes.
I mean, it's always very arty. I have absolutely canned one set, and I've just gone, no, we're not doing that. We'll do that later.
Yeah.
I was asked to do biblically accurate angel nails, which was grand until I realised that I don't know how to do feathery wings. So that can get in the fucking bin for a start. I'm going to practice. That's my main aim. Also, I saw a really cool set of like really jelly, juicy blow up animals, like balloon animals and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's on my radar to try and work out how to do that.
Oh my god, that will be
I'm
going
to be practicing. Yeah.
That will be so good.
I want to do
like a little balloon dog and stuff.
Yeah.
Wow,
I'm going to do little Halloween balloon ones.
Yes. Oh my god, yes, I'm so excited to see them.
I'm not. I'll cry.
You're always trying something wild.
I just like to know how to do things, and if I don't know how to do something, I get really pissy about it, to be honest. I'm just going to move my light, because last time I saw the recording and I looked dark as hell. I look like I'm in the depths of hell, and you look like you're in some joyous, heavenly, bright area, and I'm just like a goblin in the corner like that.
No, the light's fine. It looks fine.
I've got
mine's not as bright as this week because I'm obviously in a different room. But I've just got the window open, but the window just happens to be straight ahead, so it's alright.
So beautiful lighting on you. I got some new stickers. My clients bring me new stickers.
I love your sticker board there. Yeah. Like, I love that. That's
it goes
so cool.
all the way down. But my clients brought me some.
Is that a bum?
Yeah. What does it say on it? Wait there. It says Big Booty Club. I got it for Ruby. Ruby's my middle child. Ruby is technically old enough for me to be able to say that, but yeah. But she's always had a big booty. That. And I've got the antidepressants, which is just a jar of cats.
Yeah.
And Boys Tears, which is just a juice cup that says Boys Tears on it. I'm speaking. May you have the confidence of a mediocre white man. That's one of my favourites.
Love that.
Yep. Oh my god, the future's feminist. I'd rather be in my bed. That was brought to me by a lovely client last night.
True story.
Love Fred.
I like the alien. I've got a matching alien.
My alien. Well, it's an alien with a face on it. And then I got Chelsea sent me a couple when I got my order of like lovely. Good,
oh really? Oh, the SpongeBob one.
I got a SpongeBob, and I got that person that I can't remember who. I love SpongeBob.
Oh, I love SpongeBob.
And hello, I'm dead inside. We're all gonna die. That's and I've got lots from my tattoo.
So cheerful.
There's some whores in this house. Oh, you can't see it, but it's a cross stitch one. Yeah. It goes all the way up and all the way down. Maybe one day we'll have a sticker tour.
Yeah, we'll if we ever want to know what to like get you as a little present, just send Susie stickers.
I also saw Lynn's from Black Canvas Nails.
Yes,
she just brought stickers. Yeah, so I instantly messaged her and went, I need them, send them. And she's like, I'll just bring them to the nail order event. I was like, okay then.
Oh my god, I'm going to have to message her because I want some.
Yeah, like I'm really excited about them.
I will ask her to bring me some as well.
We should get Chaotic Cuticle Club scissors, stickers, not scissors.
Yes. Oh my god, yes. 100%.
Anyway, so I think my week's been good. It's been busy and I've had lovely clients, and I can't remember what else I've done. I've had Existential Saturday, which is just me going under a duvet and kind of hating myself, which is my standard routine now, which I love doing. It's my favourite Saturday activity. What about you?
Yeah, it's been alright. It's been a good week. Yeah. I had a brand new person in.
Ooh, tell us all.
loads of stuff. She had her toes done and her nails done, and she booked in again while she was here. So I wasn't overly happy with what I did, but I never am. So I think that's just me being me. But she did book back in, so hopefully she's another regular client, which is fantastic.
That's amazing. I'm so pleased for
And
you.
yeah, it's been all right. I had one of my regulars in on Sunday, and I did
Oh my God, that set you did on Sunday was amazing.
cat eye French. We did, yeah,
Oh.
cat eye French. It was very, very pretty.
Ooh, yeah, I've got an update on
So
the.
yeah, it's been okay. I've been doing like content planning and stuff because I had my one-to-one with Lynn's and she helped me. So I'm trying to put myself out there a little bit more on Instagram.
Good. As you
Um,
should be.
yeah, trying to sort of do some more client-focused stuff to get people to book. So hopefully that works.
Right, this fly's bothering me. It's getting sprayed. Next time I see it, it's attacking
Do
me
you know
now.
what you need? Do you know what you need? I'll
What?
cut this out.
Oh, I've got one. What? Why have you got a massive Nerf gun?
This is a bug assault.
Bugger salt.
A bug assault.
All right.
Yeah, look, you put yeah, it's like bug assault, but like it's bug assault. You put yeah, bug assault.
Salt. Like, what in the sex lubricant is that?
You put salt in here. You pull this
Shut up.
back to load it, and you shoot it at bugs, and they explode.
Can your dad buy me one? I've just got a tennis
Because
racket.
I'm so scared of spiders, I can't get near them. So now I just.
Oh my God, that's. I mean,
I'll
wow.
cut that out though in case like anyone's offended by that. Because you know bugs' lives matter as well. I just shoot them.
There's no flies. No, I'm not having it with flies. No. Anyway, wow.
Anyway,
That's that.
this is
wow.
a long intro.
It's gone off.
And that was,
quickly.
that was yeah. There you go. Now you know my secrets.
Wow. Can I very quickly say to everyone that listened to the first official episode that came out, thank you so much, and everyone that's been sharing and liking and commenting and just been super nice to us. Yeah.
Honestly, the response was more than we could have imagined. Like we've been voice messaging each other like, oh my God, have you seen this?
It's like I'm just like, oh my God, Shan's commented.
I
Shan's
know,
commented.
Twice.
The
Twice,
queen.
and she followed us. Yes, we were like blown away, absolutely blown away at like the amount of people that followed us, that you know just commented nice things. It was we thought the first episode was just gonna like maybe like 3 people, and that would have been me, you, and one other. I might have watched it twice to get the number.
I would have put it on for the
But
cat.
everyone's been really, really nice and seem to enjoy it. So
I know you weirdos.
so yeah, long may it continue.
Yes. Oh my!
So
just big thank you to everyone, because honestly, it means more than you could. I know we joke about, but it does genuinely mean more than you could ever imagine.
Yes,
to us, to
100%.
newbie strangelings in the corners.
Love it. So this week, guys, I can't really do that one.
I try, but like
I always do this one.
I just go like that. Or no, I'm
Don't some of them do this now, like a little
like that. What's that? What the,
like that's a heart too, isn't it?
that? Where do you see
dunno.
the heart? Like
Like look
What,
there.
like,
I don't know.
maybe
But I'm a millennial. I do this one.
I go like this.
Cheese.
That's it. There you go. There's your intro. What is it? The thumbnails.
Yeah.
Just Susie looking
Love that.
demented. Yeah.
So this episode we are going to call "If I Could Turn Back Time."
If I could turn back time. Sorry.
Sorry guys, you don't need to hear
love
that.
that I hurt you. Hey, if I could read the
Brilliant song.
Sing along for a
Love
sing along.
that song. But we are going to dive. What was that?
No, I just remember being shown the video when I was about 9 and being like, oh, look at that.
Did you love it?
When she was on the big boat thing with her,
iconic.
Like, oh my God, she looked divine. If that wasn't a turning point for me in a way. So, oh, look at this shit. Anyway, crashing on.
We're going to discuss what we wish we'd done differently and what we're really glad we did do. I wrote a list and Susie's just winging it. I'm an organised queen this week.
Got a mic and a mug still. There you go. Oh, I can't be organised. Well, I can be organised, but just
You've
badly.
Been busy. You've been busy. I've had far more free time than you have.
Shut up. Anyway, right, let's go. Let's get into it. Let's get...
Okay. What do you want to start with? Do you want to start with the things we wish we'd done differently?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, you go first. I'm thinking.
Okay. My first one, and I don't know if I call it a regret as such, because, like, it wasn't, like, too bad, but I think if I could go back and do it again, I would have done an in-person course rather than an online course.
What was your Glitter Bells one online?
Yeah, I went down the online route. Controversial, okay. I know, guys.
No, but some online ones are fantastic. Why?
Yeah, like, I'm not, like, the training, like, wasn't, like, I feel like it gave me what I needed to, and I feel like that's why I say, like, I don't regret it,
mm-hmm.
But I just feel like I would have got a little bit more out of doing it in person. Like, I did it online mostly because of my anxiety and just, like, the thought of going into a room with so many people. And also, like I said on episode 1, a lot of it was also, like, because I was, like, 34, and I was thinking, like, oh my God, everyone's going to be, like, just fresh out of school, and, you know, I'm going to be the oldest in the room, and all of that sort of stuff. So I'd kind of just convinced myself that I couldn't do that, and did it online. And, like, the quality of the training was good. Like, I enjoyed it. I felt confident afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like at the moment, and I know I've said this to you, like, my application is not where I want it to be. And I do feel like I would have benefited from actually having some, like, hands-on, you know, like somebody actually physically seeing what I was doing and being able to kind of, like, guide me a little bit. So yeah. I just feel like maybe I would have been a little bit further along, because I do feel at the moment like I do want to book a, like, one-to-one with somebody, you know, just to go over how to not have to refine everything so much, because it just takes too long. It's making things longer than it needs to be. So yeah, I just think I would, you know, I'm not saying like it was bad training, but I just think I would have got a little bit more from it if I was physically with somebody.
Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. No, yeah, no, I'm processing, and, you know, sometimes it just takes me a bit longer to get the right words. I totally get where you're coming from, because I've done different online sort of bits and bobs and courses, and I kind of like being able to have somebody there to, like, move my hand, like, physically, like, go, oh no, this, and, like, get right in there. But on the other hand, I hate somebody being there to do that at the same time, because you know.
I do know what you like. I feel like I'd still be a bit, like, uncomfortable, but that's just me. Like, that's just my...
Why don't we, is it builder or hard that you're thinking of?
Both.
Why don't we arrange, because I would love to do, like, a refresher and stuff. Why don't we chat to Jen while we're down at the event? Yes. And see if we can arrange for you to come up for, like, a weekend, and we'll go and see her on a Saturday or something.
That would be amazing.
And we can try and get, like, an in-person thing, and we'll have a chat with her and see what we can do.
I'd just like someone to, like, watch how I do it, and kind of, like, be able to give me some tips for what I could do a little bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I
No.
just feel like I'm not doing it as good as I could.
Right, yeah, and I think a lot of that comes with time as well. So
Yeah, yeah, of
and you
course.
push yourself really, really hard.
Oh
Sorry, can
yeah,
I just...
I know I'm a perfectionist. I do know I expect too much of myself. Like,
Yes.
but I just, yeah, I just like, like obviously I did that no refine masterclass this week,
Yes, you
and like
did, yeah.
I swear I'm doing what they're doing, but it's not working the same for me. Like I feel like I'm doing that, but it doesn't turn out as. So that's why I feel like if I was to do it in front of someone, they might just be able to pick up like little bits that I could just change that would make it work better. And I know it's different because I know Becca's been doing it for like yonks, and I know that. Like, I know I'm literally been doing it for like 6 months. So I do know that like, I can't expect to be like Becca's level at like 6 months in. But I just like watch it and I'm like, but that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
But see, I'm looking at your work and I'm seeing that they look like immaculate. Like, I
Yeah,
don't
because I've
see...
refined the shit out of them.
There's nothing wrong. I know it's a time thing mostly, but there
Yeah.
isn't anything wrong with refining.
Yeah, I know. I know. I just don't want to do it.
Yeah, I know. How do you
But
refine? Do
on
you
the
use...
flip side, like I know that not all in-person courses are good because you did an in-person course and you didn't like it. So I know that it's not, there's good and bad of online and there's good and bad of in-person.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I just would like someone to tell me where I'm going wrong. I know you're going to say it's not,
No,
you're
oh
not wrong.
no. I do, see, what I like about in-person things is the validation when I am doing something right, but immediately I
Yes.
think I'm doing something wrong, even although it is right and it is just a case of time and just
Hmm.
practice and stuff. But I quite like that validation. But I also like the constructive criticism to say, this
Yeah.
isn't right. How about try this or that or another thing? And that's, for me, the main benefit
Oh
of
yeah.
a person.
Yeah, that would be nice. Like, I don't want someone to watch me and literally just go, "Yeah, you're shit."
You're shit
It would be
forward.
nice if they were like, "Okay, that bit's good." Like, sometimes I don't feel like I really know how much gel to pick up. Like, sometimes I'll do
Mm.
it and then I have to do it twice because I haven't picked up enough. And then the next time I pick up what I think is just a little bit more, and it's like way too much. I'm
But
like, why
that's
is
it.
this happening to me?
But that's on a client by client basis,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
it's
I
something
know.
that'll come doing it. Oh, I'm sorry, my computer just binged at me. I'm
Susie's
so
in
sorry.
demand.
But just it's something that'll come by doing it repeatedly, and that's
Hmm.
something that time will teach you.
Yeah, I
So,
know. I
and
need
I
to be
know that's
nicer
not
to
the answer.
myself.
I know, and I know it's not the answer that anyone wants because it's soul destroying, and you're like, but I want to know it now, and I want to be perfect now. But it is just
Indeed.
something that will come with doing it over and over and over again, and with time and stuff. So
Mm.
you need to stop being really hard on yourself.
I know.
I
I'll
know.
try.
But I agree, it would be really good to do like an in-person, like refresher.
That could be one of our stickers. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Yeah, don't listen to your brain. It lies to you. Don't listen to your
Yeah,
anxiety. It
yeah,
lies
it
to
does.
you.
It does. Very
Hmm.
true. What was something you regret then? Give me a regret. What would you do
Okay.
differently?
So if we're just starting at the very beginning, I regret choosing the course I did
Mhm.
purely because, so I trained with the company, but it was at like a hotel, and it
Oh,
was, yeah, because it's basically one of these ones that churns you out and teaches you very little.
because you did a lot in like, was it 3 days?
3 days. It was 4 days because I added on the e-file training afterward.
Yeah, you you
Um,
you covered a lot in that time, didn't
three
you?
days. In 3 days, we covered. See, we were also sent out all of the contraindications and anatomy stuff that we were meant to get quizzed on when we first went, and it was never brought up and it was never discussed. And I'd sat for ages learning all this stuff, and I was like,
I bet.
I printed everything out. I had it all in a wee folder, like a right nerd. This is why I got bullied at school, because I was a total nerd. And
Oh,
like,
same.
it's like, oh my God, I've got all this stuff. Never used it. Never used it. Never even looked at it. And on the first day, we were taught a basic like hand scrub, a gel manicure, no, normal nail polish manicure. If you're sitting in a room with 12 people and you're all using normal nail polish, do you know how disgusting that smells?
I bet, yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
haven't used normal nail polish for years. I
Normal
don't think I remember. I know it smells strong, but I don't like, yeah.
It was,
It was
wrong.
It was getting high off the solvents in the air.
And all the windows were shut as well. So there was no windows.
Oh, wow. Well, that's not good. They're meant to be teaching you about good ventilation.
There was no dust distractors or anything. Put it that way.
No way.
No.
Wow.
Well, so we were taught about the like normal nail polish. Then we were taught a manicure, but with no polish, like at all. Just like basic cuticle work, but it was like an orange stick and a buffer block with the 4 different. The buffer.
Oh yeah,
Primark and whatever. It was that, and we used that. And then the next day we were taught. I can't remember what way round it was, but one of the next days we were taught gel polish and then builder gel. But the builder gel was more watery than any of the gel polishes that I use now. It was ass. Like it was literally just that. It was awful. It was terrible. And like all the bottles had been used. We didn't get given a kit. We didn't get anything. We were allowed to take home a file that we'd used at the end of the day. Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. The lamps were not great. All of that. Myself and another girl asked about HEMA-free stuff because I'd been watching loads of stuff about it, and I was like, oh, maybe they'll talk about HEMA-free stuff. And the instructor literally just went, I don't believe in that. I won't have it in my salon.
Wow.
Okay. And I was so taken aback. And she was a lovely lady. I'm assuming she's still alive. It wasn't that long ago. But she was a really nice lady. She was very Glaswegian, so very like straight to the point. And I appreciate that. And very much, I've run a salon for years. This is how it works. And it was done by her experience and not like a holistic kind of experience.
Yeah.
So, it wasn't like, because she was going around so many people and she was like, get it, like, bring that to me and let me check it. And we would be like, oh, there you go. Or can you look at this? Because we were working on each other, which was horrible. And I hated it, every second of it. Because I would rather have just had like fake hands or something, or work on myself and like just and she just kept kind of going, yeah, that's fine, try do that a bit different, but yeah, it's fine. And I was like, okay, like we're all at different levels and we're all passing the same thing. So, and then another day we got onto acrylic and pedicures, and I was like,
acrylic and pedicures in one day.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like it was
because acrylics are hard to learn.
It was very, very. There wasn't a lot of this is how you would refine this. This is how you would do this X, Y, Z. And remember, we didn't use e-files for any of it because I had to pay for an extra e-file.
Yeah, at the end. Yeah.
So what I regret, or what I would do differently, is I would have saved for a bit longer and gone on an in-person one, probably with a brand, one of a few brands, and gone via that route, because I feel from what I've learned doing other additional courses, because I did not feel prepared after that at all.
So you've gone on to do quite a few.
Yeah, and just like,
you like a course.
I do like a course. I like being able to kind of go, I'm not entirely sure about this, so I want to learn more about it, so I'll just buy a masterclass, or I'll do this, or I'll do that, because I just feel like other people always know better than me. So you'll know, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah. So yeah, I wouldn't have chosen the quickest route to get to where I wanted to be, I would have chosen the route that would serve me in the long term.
So you just got a certificate at the end of that, like, just, see,
Emailed
at least
out
with
straight
mine,
away.
even though I did mine online, we had to do 5 case studies. So I had to do 5 case studies for gel polish and 5 for builder gel.
Wow.
And like submit all the work. So that's why I did the course in February, but I didn't actually qualify until April.
Right, okay.
Because obviously I had to go away and find models, and then like you had to like wait for the feedback. Like you couldn't just send like all 5 at once, because obviously if they had like pointers for you, then you kind of had to take that and do the next one.
Right.
So it was, it was good in that sense, that it wasn't just like, oh, you've done a 1-day like online course, there's your certificate.
Yeah.
It was like you had to go away, and like some of them had to be extensions, and some of them had to be like we had to do like a couple of French, a couple of like North. So it was good in that sense. I mean, but there you go. In person isn't always great.
Right. We did have to do that, and she had to obviously see what we were doing with applications, stuff like that, but it just felt very much like getting
just wanting to get you. They just want the numbers to qualify.
It was more like, we're getting paid for this and it doesn't matter, do you know? So it would be good. I wish I'd researched the education more thoroughly, but I thought I had at the time. That's the thing. So I thought I'd researched it fully, and I was like, this looks like it'll be fast, it looks like it'll be in-depth and efficient, and because I love efficiency, like, who doesn't love efficiency?
How much was it? You don't have to answer that question, but how much did you pay for it?
Like 400 and something, maybe 300 and something.
Wow.
So it wasn't
a lot of money.
All right.
No, but like, it's not like, of course it's not like a huge amount, but it's, it's a good chunk of change if you're not.
Because I wasn't sure if this was, like, I didn't know that this was going to be a job, a career. I just wanted to buy shit from nail order.
Yeah.
No.
That's it. You just wanted to qualify.
So I was like, that'll be okay. And then look where that landed me. So thousands of pounds.
No, it's not cheap. It's not cheap.
It's not. But
not a
cheap stuff isn't always like cheap buy twice. That's my second point.
Absolutely. To be honest, that's my second point as well. Yeah.
Oh, right. Go. You can have your second.
No. Not mine. I think is slightly different to yours, but mine is because if you're gonna cheap out on anything, guys, don't let it be your dust extractor.
See, I was going to say lamp, but okay.
Yeah. I mean, I did get a cheap lamp to begin with, and I do regret that as well. But yeah, I did decide. I don't know why. I do know why, because it was pink. And because I was hoping that Lucy Pastorelli was going to bring out a nail warder dust extractor to match my e-file. So I was like, no, I'm just going to get a cheap one now. But oh my, when I tell you, it is rubbish. It is rubbish. Like, it was okay for like maybe like 2 uses.
Yeah, but it's in the air like that.
It's just not efficient. I was like, my gloves are covered. I just wish I hadn't bothered. I wish I'd just waited a little bit longer, saved a little bit extra money, and just got a good quality dust extractor, because like, dust is the bane of your life as a nail tech. It will go everywhere, and then you got to, like, obviously you got to clean anyway, but like, you got to mop all this dust up, and then you do just look at it and you're like, wow, if that's how much is on my gloves, imagine how much is in my lungs. So I really wish that I had just saved my £50, because that's how much it was, and I should have known that for £50 I wasn't getting a good dust extractor.
But how do you know unless you've tried? That's the thing, because a lot of people.
I mean, it's better than nothing, I suppose. It's better than no dust extractor, but
a lot of people say, "Oh, this is amazing. This one's great," and you're like, "Okay, I'll go for it." And then you try it, and you're like, "This is
Yeah, and like, there were a lot of people that recommended this stuff. Like, and there's still, I see people all the time still that use it, that say it's really good, but I'm sorry, guys. I wholly disagree with you.
Yeah.
Like, when I see people now saying, "What dust extractor can I get for under £50?" I'm like, just don't. Like, none.
You can't.
Not a good one. Not a good quality one, unfortunately. And it pains me to say that, because I'd love there to be a really good option
Totally.
for £50, because you got to save money where you can in this thing. But yeah, don't let it be on the most important things.
I would say the 3 most important things to spend actual money on are, well, 4. Your training, for one.
Yes.
Your lamp, your dust extractor, and your e-file.
Yes. I fully agree with that. Yeah.
Because these are the things you will use consistently with every single client. You might not use builder gel with every client. You might not use hard gel with every client. You might not use extensions, but you will consistently, without a doubt, use every single person, your lamp, your dust extractor, and your e-file. If you're e-file trained, get trained.
That's it. Yeah. 100%.
Good training.
100% do e-file training as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Because it's a nightmare without one.
Yeah.
And like you say, like, you're using it so much, you want something that's reliable, and you want something that's going to last you, because okay, you can go and buy an e-file for £50, but it's probably not going to last you 6 months.
Yeah.
You could go out and spend £150 and you're going to get a couple of years out of it. And you can, if not more, because I know, like, with my one, I can just, like, you can get it serviced, you can get, like, the handpiece separately, so if the machine is still working fine, you can just replace the handpiece. It's
because the motors,
it's a bigger investment, but it will save you money.
The motors, the brush that makes it, is in the handpiece,
all in the handpiece.
Oh yeah, I was using that. So I was using that.
Yeah.
I was wondering that.
I agree. Because you bought a few cheap lamps as well, didn't you? I had one. I did get that. I wasn't impressed with the one I got in my kit, but there you go. But I mean, it did the job. Well, I think it did the job, but who knows? Who really knows? And then obviously I've got a very powerful one now. But yeah, you had a few cheap ones, didn't you? You've got a bit of a collection.
I do, actually. So I've got the one that just is a curve with nothing underneath it.
Just a little dime. Yeah, that's what mine was.
Like,
that's what my one was.
It's just white on the inside. It's not even reflective on the inside. So I've got that. And then I've got another one that was more like a clamshell kind of thing, but it's like that. I don't know why I'm doing the impression, but it's like a clamshell. I know. And but still not reflective inside. And that one was okay. It was okay. And then I got another one from a brand, and everyone was saying it was amazing, and I thought it was the best thing since sliced bread. I genuinely loved that. I thought it was fantastic. And then I decided that wasn't the brand for me, which is moving on to my next point, but we'll get there. I decided that wasn't the brand for me. It didn't really align with me, and I wanted to find something else, and I was trialing loads of different ones, and then I found those Glaswegians. I found them Glaswegians. Well, I mean, I'd already had a few things that I was trialing of theirs as well, from bits and bobs, but then I decided I'm gonna go all in.
You were going all in.
Not all in, because I have a selection of brands. You know I do. I'm a bit of a brand slut, let's be honest.
You are.
I am.
You are.
Because
you like your Korean brands, don't you? You like your cat eyes.
Yes. But I do have I have a variety of builders, and some of them are Korean and Japanese as well, but I do have a variety of builders, because not everything suits every client all the time, and I want to trial things, and I'm not chucking stuff out just because I've trialed it.
No, it's just
but
nice.
I settled on them Glaswegians, and I was like, I'll get the lamp. I now have 2 of them.
Yeah.
Because that honestly blew me away. The power.
Yeah, it is a very good lamp.
Like, you can just tell the weight of it, the power, the sturdy, like everything about it. The quality was there, and you can tell from that second you put your hand into cure, you're like, oh, that's curing, and that's going fast.
That's working. Yeah.
And that's really doing it, because there was a few times with the previous brand one that things weren't curing, and it wasn't, and I'd only had it a couple of months and things weren't curing perfectly, and I was like, maybe it's my hand placement, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. It is a good lamp, it's a great lamp, but it's not as good as the one that I've got that I use now. So it's a good backup.
Like you say, your lamp is probably the most important.
Yeah.
Because if it's not curing properly, if you're not curing properly, you're going to end up giving someone an allergy or contact dermatitis or you know something.
If it's not sufficiently cured,
so you need a good lamp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So what
was your next point? Because you said that would bring you on to your next point about brands.
So don't be afraid. If I could go back in time, and I won't sing, if I could go back in time and change anything, I would say don't be scared to try different brands.
Yes.
But also don't be scared to not like the ones that you've been recommended on TikTok or Instagram or by other techs.
Yep.
Because I started off and I was like, oh my God, this brand will be the one for me. This is it. I've totally got it, because I was going off of a lot of hype and I was going off a lot of like what other people were saying, and I was believing it. And I felt really awkward when I was like, this isn't doing what I feel like it should be doing perfectly. There's issues for me, but I didn't trust myself fully and I wasn't trusting my gut. So don't be afraid to trust your gut and go against the tide, because a lot of people will be like, oh, use this brand, use that. Like we talk about nail order a lot. That might not be for you. That might not be for everybody, which is okay.
Yeah.
And it's
that's it. At the end of the day, that's why there's so many brands out there, because it's not a one size fits all. Different people might want different, like working with different viscosities or different products. Some people prefer bottles, pots. Just there's so many variables in it that just because I say, oh well, I think Now Order are great, there's I'm sure there's people out there that have tried it and haven't got on with it, and that's not for them. And this, like you say as well, like there was a lot of good response about other brands that I'd used. I had very mixed feelings about it. I wouldn't say they were rubbish, but they were inconsistent is what my issue was, and so I changed. But I think what you're saying is really important. Don't just go with the majority. And I would say don't pick one brand and go all in straight away. Buy a couple of things. Most brands nowadays do little trial kits, do testers and pick like your favourite 3 or something, and just give them a try before you go, I'm going to put thousands of pounds into this, because you could come to regret it.
And don't be afraid of just sending a message to a brand and just being like, hey, I've just qualified, I'm looking to buy like a couple of tester things. What would be your first like ideas of what I should try? Like, I'm just looking for a trial kit, can you give me some advice? Most brands there's a couple of brands that won't get back to you. There are a couple of brands that won't get back to you, as I've emailed certain ones for many reasons to find out information, they just won't. But most brands will now get back to you and be super helpful and be super kind and be very informative and give you the information that you need to trial things. And I know it's expensive, and I know it's going to put you out by maybe a couple of £100 to get different trials from different things. Like I've got ones from the Nail Lab. I really like the Nail Lab.
You love their hard gel, don't you?
Yes.
Well, you used to.
Yes. Yes.
Is it because it's in a bottle that you're a pot girl now, aren't you?
Do you know what it is? The retention I was getting from the Nail Lab wasn't as good as the Duragel. And that's...
Retention is what matters.
I love the consistency.
The product.
I do prefer if it was in a pot now, to be honest. I'm sure they maybe do a pot. I need to check, but I didn't check that at the time. But I really like the Nail Lab. But there's something I find very tactile about their bottles, and I know that's not important, but I love their little brushes. They've got teeny tiny brushes, and I really like. but I've got like nail lab. I tried the gel ball. Everyone's like, don't do this, don't. I want to know, if you're telling me not to do something, I'm going to go do it. If you say there's a big red button, don't push it, I'll be like, I'm on that. Like bumping it with my butt just in case. So like I've got the gel bottle, I've got Hona, I've got nail order. Oh my god, what else have I? Brillbird. I've tried loads of Brillbird stuff. It
Oh my
wasn't
God,
for me.
I can't lie. That gold contour gel that I bought of theirs, love that.
I've never tried that.
Yeah, it comes in like one of these little pots.
Yeah, see,
Remember, I was looking for like a gold because I didn't want to do isolated chrome on a certain set. Well, and a lot of the ones that I initially wanted were out of stock, and I was like, I need one, so I bought it, and I really like it. It's not like a mirror gold, but it's a lovely gel.
Yeah. I really like the consistency of some of their gels. I didn't get on with their builders so well. I also don't like that the pots aren't stackable, and that for me drove me nuts, and I was just kind of like, no, that's too annoying. I can't deal with that.
Yeah.
But like there's been I really want to do American Creator. I really want some American Creator to try because I've read a lot about it and I really fancy giving it a bash, purely just because I'm a nosy bitch.
You just like to try everything.
Just like to try everything, because if I don't know, if I haven't tried it, then how am I meant to know? And I'm aware that is ridiculous, but
you.
I'm a nosy bitch. But that's what I'm saying, is that like I've tried I've got loads of I'm just looking over there and just different things. I've tried a lot of things, and it's purely because at first I thought I was going to go straight in with a brand, and then I was like, oh, actually, let me try a couple of different things, because this isn't living up to the hype that I thought it was going to live up to. This isn't like everything I needed it to be. So don't throw all your money immediately into one
straight
thing.
Away.
Like one of my first purchases was 100 and something gel polish colours. I mean, they're really good.
It wasn't as bad as that, but I do wish I'd have just stuck with the kit that I got the course with the kit, and then was like, right, I want all the art gels and I want these colours as well, and because I just wanted it all. Yeah. And then obviously when I started to think, actually, I want to branch out, I want to try, like, because obviously I think like once you then kind of meet other people and you get on social media and you learn about brands that you didn't even know existed.
Exactly.
And you see things, and then I was like, oh, why did I buy all of this? Like, why didn't I just stick with the kit, do what I needed to do, earn with it, and then decide, sometimes we have to make these mistakes.
Exactly. I do wish that I'd gone back and not bought the 100 and so gel polishes. I love them, and they're beautiful, and they are actually kind of different colours to the ones that I've got now. Like, I still own them. They're right behind me over here. But I probably would have started with a core set of maybe 20. Yeah. And then worked it up as I went along.
That's so
right.
Funny.
What is there anything else that you do? How long is this? Oh my god, this has been going on for an hour already.
No.
You've got lists. I know you've got lists. Come on.
No, the only other one that I had written down was that I wouldn't have bought so many different colours of builder gel.
Yeah.
Because like I've got like 9 pots of builder gel and about 8 clients. I know you've got more clients than I have. You've got more, and I just feel like most people get the same shades anyway, because most people just want a really neutral shade, and then they want a polish on top, or they want some art on top. So I just feel like I felt very much like, well, I can't have, like, at first I had like 4, and I'd feel really like shameful when people would come and I'd go, oh, these are my 4, what do you want? So I felt like I had to like have a massive range.
Yeah, same.
And actually, the reality is, when it comes to like your base gels, unless you do really want to just specialize in very clean girl, like plain builder gel manicures, then obviously you might want a few more.
Yeah.
But if you're like we are, and you want to go down a more artsy route, and you want kind of like more arty clients, then the reality is the color of your base very rarely matters that much, because you're covering it up, and most people will be quite happy to just go with a very neutral shade underneath it.
I literally
So
offer
I just
three
think,
shades. I just go there. There's
you
three
know,
there. Do you want
just
this
don't
one? This
feel
one, this one?
like we said earlier, if you've got your budget, and put it into your lamp, and put it into your where it's needed. And actually, if you've only got 3 shades of builder gel, it really doesn't matter at first, because you haven't got a lot of clients. So you're not going to go through it that quickly, and you just don't need that many shades.
Literally buy one
Obviously,
shade of
as you
builder
get
gel.
busier, yes, maybe you can, and if you do get clients that are a bit like, oh, I wish you had this, because you can always, as you build your kit, I do think it's good to like ask clients, like, is there certain colours that you like? Is there, if you start to get regular clients, get to know what they like, what colours are they into, so that you can tailor it. But just don't feel like you can't start taking clients if you've only got 3. Get like a pinky nude, a kind of like more neutral nude, and and then maybe like a more browny. Just have like a couple of shades, so you've got something for different skin tones, and something for people who don't really like to go too pink. And you're set. Like, people will not mind.
Yeah. I would always just go for like a peachy nude instead of like, and I know pinks are great and stuff, but a peachy natural kind of nude suits so many skin tones. So it would be, if you're really struggling, the things to put your money into as a beginner would be your lamp, your dust extractor. But then again, if you're only just starting out, you don't actually technically need to use a dust extractor for like the first application. So like you can get that first client without, on a plain application.
Yeah, it's
done.
Debulking is where you need a dust extractor.
As soon as you're debulking, you get a dust extractor. But lamp, e-file training, lamp, e-file, dust extractor. Put your money in there. Buy 2 builder gels. Buy maybe a black and a white, like a black and a white for, and you can even use the gel polish as an art gel. If you get a gel polish brand that's really good and really pigmented, you can use that as an art gel at first as well.
And I would definitely recommend, even if you aren't going to use them as a brand, get the black and white from nail order, because you can double it up as an art gel. You can. It will do the job well.
And then,
but yeah, that's
have a look, because there's quite a few places that tell you seasonal sort of colours, and a lot of the places, a lot of brands will sell you seasonal sets of colours. So
yeah, that's it. Get a collection of whatever season it happens to be when you're.
But just
and
to
then
start,
you can build the rest as you go.
Yeah, just to start, I would get like a pinky colour, 1 glitter colour, like a glittery kind of sparkly gold, silver something. Because especially just now, like coming into like
if you're coming into autumn, winter, you want a little bit of sparkle.
Get a red. Get the reddest red you can. Get a slutty red. I love a slutty red. Get a slutty red, get a pink, get maybe like a neutrally mauvey kind of colour. Like, that kind of, it's like purpley, but it's really pale, like, but not too pastely, because they're a nightmare to work with at times. But you can literally start with like 4 or 5 colours. Like,
that's it. Don't be afraid to start with a small amount of colours.
Because see if you've got like a red and a like a mauvey colour and even like a neutrally kind of colour, you can mix those. Even if you get a red, a blue and a yellow, you can mix them.
Yeah, technically you should be able to mix any colour with them.
Exactly. You've got a black and a white, and you've got a red, a yellow and a blue.
glue.
Yeah, I know. I was going to
Yeah,
have said it in the wrong order.
That's
You
it.
can
And then just learn a little bit of colour theory, spend a bit of time, you know, out of that you can make everything else until you're in a position to buy it. Just
and then get a client in and get them to pay a little bit, and then
that's it. And then once you're getting a little bit of money in, then you can start, you know, expanding it a little bit.
But in all honesty,
100%.
Look at the collections that are brought out by brands, because I know there's loads of them coming out at the moment. I know that Hona's got a new one coming out. I know that Nail Order's got about 40 new ones coming out because they have no consideration for my bank balance.
I'm going to have to start an OnlyFans to pay for my addiction.
I know that Gel Bottles released some, the Nail Labs released some. I know that there's, oh my goodness, there's loads. There's loads of places that are releasing new colours at the moment. So look at it seasonally and get a set of 5 or 6
100%.
seasonally. And then within a year, you're going to have built up a solid collection. I feel like I've totally just wittered in this entire episode. Like I
think we've covered some good things. What I am thinking though, should we split this up into 2 episodes and do the what we think you should do in a separate episode?
Yes.
Because otherwise this is going to be about 2 hours long.
At least 2 hours long, yes.
Because we've still got to do our little bits at the end.
Oh my God, yeah.
So if we leave that bit of what our regrets, we'll just have this as like our regrets, and then we can do another episode on things that we would like encourage you to do early on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I shouldn't have wrote such a long list. We should have just done 2 each or something. But no. I think it's good. I think it's good for people to know, like these are the things that we wouldn't do again, and hopefully it might save some other people doing that, or it might make other people just feel like, okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one that made that mistake, you know. And just feel like it's okay.
Awesome.
So that brings us to our little weekly segment of pet peeves and pet loves.
Yes.
What have you got for us this week, Susie? What's your pet peeve?
I can't remember. Did I tell you what my pet peeve was?
No, we have not.
My pet peeve. No, you go first, because I'm trying. I had one. I know I had one.
My pet peeve. I feel like this is where it always gets a bit juicy for me. Too many things irritate me.
I've kind of remembered anyway.
My pet peeve is just negativity in this industry. Yeah. That is my pet peeve. My pet peeve is people not supporting each other, and I know we've had this discussion this week, and we are going to do an episode where we talk a little bit more in depth about this, but I don't like seeing tit for tat videos on social media. I don't like seeing people bring each other down and, you know, criticise. I think if you don't like what someone's saying or you don't like their content, ignore them, for starters, and just move on. You don't have to engage with everybody on social media. At the end of the day, not everyone is going to be your people. You know, we're all unique and we don't click with everyone. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with not liking everybody, but you don't have to publicly put it out there. You know, you can dislike in private. You know, you can just think that's not really my vibe. That's okay. I don't need to address it publicly, and I don't need to tear other people down. That's what I don't like to see. I think we should all be supporting each other, encouraging each other, and helping each other.
Yeah.
And just, you know, if someone's work is, you know, needs some work, give them some, you know, constructive feedback. Don't just be like, oh, you know, that's rubbish, or try to, you know, come at it from an angle of like, oh, okay, well, you know, this bit of it's good, but maybe you could work on this bit. You just be kind, basically. Yeah. Just be freaking kind. And if you can't be kind,
don't say anything at all. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So there you go. Nice,
it's not controversial this week, but, you know, some people might not like it, but I just think, you know, just be nice to people.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I completely agree. I don't really understand the whole, I don't know. I can't, like, I always view life as like we are all we're all in this together. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
yeah, you might not click with somebody, you might not be best friends with somebody, but it doesn't mean that you need to very publicly go on and be
Yeah.
like, I don't like this and I don't like that.
Yeah. At the end of the day, you've got your friends. Like there's sometimes I might see I send Susie a message, say, "Oh, this has annoyed me today," or like it's you just vent. You of course we all vent about people sometimes. We all take the huff with certain things, but just keep it between you and like your best friend or something. You don't have to publicly announce that you dislike this person, or you don't have to publicly put it out there that what this person's doing, or if someone says something about you, you don't have to get into this like backwards and forwards. Just bloody block them. Just walk away. Just don't, because you got to think as well, like when beginners, like they come on to like TikTok or Instagram or whatever social media they choose, we are quite lucky in the sense that we seemed to land on the right side of TikTok when we joined, and we've experienced a lot of positivity and a lot of support and things like that. But if you're very new to this and that's what you see, it could put a lot of people off, because people might think, I don't want to get into an industry that's bitchy and clicky and negative. I don't, that might be the first time someone shared their work and you've publicly slammed them for it, and they might never do it again. Whereas if you just approach it from a supportive perspective, you can help people. And there's just no need to bring other people down.
When people feel good and feel positive about stuff, they will strive to do better and to grow and to educate and to really improve their craft. And if they're feeling good about their progress, they're going to keep going. Whereas if they feel like they've just been slated and put down about it, they'll be like, well, I'll just give up now. What's the point?
Yeah, that's it.
That's when the bitterness comes in.
Don't be the reason that someone's having a bad day. Just don't ruin people's mood. Just try to.
Oh, that's my hobby. Come on, you're ruining my hobbies.
Right, have you remembered yours?
Yes.
Okay, what you got for us?
So when you're sent stuff, if you get offered, if a brand messages you and they're like, "Can we send you some stuff?" and you're like, if you want.
Go on then.
Like if you want. A lot of the time I'll say no now because of this thing. So I was sent stuff, and then when you're sent stuff, you then get the message with the expectation of producing content, but the content has to be positive. Like you can't produce content and be like, actually this bit's good, but the rest of this is ass. And that really bothers me, because I'm seeing it from the perspective that I can see the brand messaging and saying you need to post 3 or 4 bits of content, we need to have all these ad codes and stuff, and we need to be able to like promote it as well, and it needs to be seen in a positive light. It's not said explicitly like that, but that's the implication. And then they take the total huff if you're like, but I think the stuff is shit and I don't want to promote. Like, you've changed your you
want to be honest.
You've changed the way that you sell, you've changed the way that you do things. I'm not willing to promote that anymore, and the stuff that you've sent me is actually really shit. Like, you can't.
I think at the end of the day, if there is an expectation there, then that needs to be fully made clear before sending stuff. You can't send the stuff and then say, oh, by the way.
You
have to be honest about what that means. What have you got to do in return? If you haven't stipulated that beforehand, then that's really wrong, because that person has received something without understanding the full expectation of that.
And then you have to be willing to have honest reviews.
100%.
And that's the point, is that I see so many things and they're not. They might be honest from those perspectives, but when I see things being used and I'm like, that isn't.
That's it, especially when you've had that experience and you know that there is brands out there that are pushing for positivity and are, you know, not putting the negative side out.
Yeah, and it's very
Because
much,
that's how you develop, you know, the whole point of feedback is that it's supposed to be honest.
yeah, and that's how
You
you do
know?
product development and market research, and that's
Yeah.
how you, and that's fine. And people like different things, but when you
Yeah.
message someone saying, "Oh, can we send you this?" and then you're like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, sure. There's my address," and then after they posted it, they send you the message
Yeah.
saying, "Oh, this is."
With the terms and
Yeah, and you're
conditions.
like, but it's on the way now, and I don't.
Yeah, that's it. It's too late to say no.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
that's
fully agree.
one of my pet peeves. I will happily, if I find something that I get is amazing and I love it, like I've had that makeup palette thing, like, and it is serious. I
Yes.
use it
Yes. I see
every
so
couple of
that's
days. It is
yeah.
fantastic, truly. But I just like there's things that I just won't say that it's been sent because I'm like that's shit. And I'm not
Yeah.
willing to have a brand try and tear my small, tiny platform down because I'm saying that their product doesn't suit me and I don't like it.
Yeah.
You know? So I just won't
Yeah.
post anything. So it's
Hmm.
yeah, I don't know. I just think don't
I think
have
that's very valid.
don't have an expectation of positivity when what you
Hmm.
should be wanting is honest, true feedback.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah,
100% agree with you there.
thank you.
I think we did well this week.
What's your pet love then?
I really have one. I kind of do, but I don't want to say it because it kind of links into our next bit as well.
Oh, same. Right, okay.
So should we just like round this bit up? Because I feel like
Yeah.
we've both had a revelation this week
Yeah.
of things, and I feel like we're both loving it. But we also want to shout this person out that has helped us.
Yes,
So
and I need to
yeah,
show a
we'll
brush.
do it as the shout out. But it is just something that we've learnt this week
Yeah.
that has helped hugely.
Yes. So right
I'll
after,
let you explain it because you found it and sent
okay.
it to me.
So right after my ranting about doing Frenchies, ranting repeatedly over and over again to many people and on here, I then saw the Nail Whisperer on, and he was doing a thing for Cocoist, which I really want to use. I want to try Cocoist stuff so
I want to
badly.
try that. I want to try that specific brush as well
Oh yeah,
that he used.
but I do
Yeah.
have a brush very similar to it. But I
Yes.
desperately
Yes.
want to try Cocoist stuff because I'm a slut for it all and I love it. And yeah, I really want to try Cocoist. But it's the Nail Whisperer. He's fabulous. Like I've heard him on. Has he been on the Shan? Yeah, he's been on Clogasmic and stuff.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been on Clogasmic. Maybe not. I might be completely wrong and mixing up people. It happens all the time. Let's be honest. He did a video about doing a French with the brush, and I did not have that brush. I had a French brush, which is fine and it's grand. But I went ahead and I went and got an Izemi.
Is it an angled brush? Isn't it? Is what he?
Look how
Yes.
thin that is.
A very
Like,
thin angled brush.
look at it. Oh my God, I could chisel a sausage. Anyway, this brush has changed my life, and I can now. I mean, I can't do French. Let's be honest, but I'm
Yeah.
better at French.
Yes.
So
It's made it easier.
yeah. So
And that's not to say that it will make it easier for everyone, because I think the thing with French is there's so many different ways to do it. And different things will work for different people. But I have tried all of the things that I have seen, and they have not worked for me to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm getting somewhere. But that, I don't have an angled brush, so I did use a French brush to do it the way he said instead of an angled brush. But it still improved it massively.
Can we link
brought
this?
the time of it done, and it was fabulous.
Can we link the video?
Yes, so I will put in the show notes and the YouTube description.
Yeah.
I will link his profile. I'll link the Cocoist profile if you want to check that brush out. and hopefully I will be able to put a link in there to the video specifically.
Yeah,
so that you can watch the video that we are talking about.
If you can't get the link and it's not working, message us. Just message us on Instagram.
Yeah, message us and we will send you the video.
And we will send you the video, because honestly, it's helped us loads. And I know as a beginner, and as a beginner that's been here for a few months, it's what day is it? It's 6 months tomorrow since my business opened.
Oh!
I know, I'm counting it down. The fact that I've never managed to do French, and being able to just have a technique that's kind of working a little bit.
That's it, made it just a little bit easier.
Yeah. So thank you so much to the Nail Whisperer, because
yes, thank you. We love you.
I mean, I love it. I find you absolutely hilarious, and I love all your little skits and stuff. But yeah, Nail Whisperer, you have
helped massively.
Yeah, thank you. If only I'd watched it 2 hours before, and then that I would have had perfect French, But so that's what's been going on. Do we want to have a little chatty chat about because this will be going out on...
Yeah, so what I was going to say, so this episode will be coming out... next Saturday, 26th, because it's the day before the nail order event.
Yes.
So next episode, guys, what you can expect from next week's episode is we are going to be talking about networking, events in the nail industry, how we found the nail order event, and just talking about what our opinions on networking within the industry and things like that.
As a newbie, yeah.
Yes.
Also,
yes, I know what you're going to say.
So we are, because of my stupidity and booking a phenomenal amount of hotels and things, we're both going to be there on the Saturday in a hotel in Birmingham. We are going to be going live.
We are. We're going to do a
Saturday
TikTok live.
Evening. We're going to go live just talking about predictions. We're going to have like pre's basically. So we're having
we're going to have a pre-show,
a pre-event live show. We want to talk to people if anyone wants to come along and join us and just dick about really and eat snacks and just come in and say hi. That's going to the event. That would be amazing. We are going to be talking predictions. We're going to be talking about what people are excited about, what talks people are going to be doing, all of that jazz. Nail Order don't know that we're doing this, so this is not affiliated.
This is not an official pre-show.
No, this is not affiliated.
This is just us wanting to have a little bit of fun and connect with some other people beforehand. So if anyone is for anyone who is going up to Birmingham on the Saturday, please reach out, hit us up. I imagine there's a lot, because obviously it starts quite early, so I'd imagine there's going to be quite a lot of people there, and just come hang out. And we'd love it if you would, sort of give us what you think the launches are going to be, because we found out now there's going to be 3.
I know.
3 launches at the event.
That's wild.
So we would love to hear everybody's predictions about what they think that those things are going to be. And what you're looking forward to the most.
We will be updating.
If you're still here, thank you, well done. And we'll see you next time for the networking. Yeah.
Idiot.
Right, thank you so much for watching, guys.
I'm still picking at my nails.
Please share, if you are still here and you're watching, please share this out there. Let other people know that we're...
Yes.
Right, bye, guys.
Okay, bye.